Be me. Been through the portal for a few weeks now after getting a vision from a dirty claiming to be the sun god saying go need to spread light throughout the worlds. Pass by a camp of small raggedy tents. See some kobolds. Seen better days. PNG. Many are bruised and bandaged. Look dirty and like they haven't been eating much. A kid standing beside its mother locks eyes with me. Start getting the feels, but go back to looking onward. About 20 yards past the end of the camp hear something faint about help. Look back. Kid's mom is talking to it sternly. She looks up and sees me looking back. Kid says something to her I still can't make out. She looks at her kid and then back to me. Get the feels when I lock onto her eyes. Dido Tankius loud and thurin. MP3. Decide fuck it. Came here for living life to the fullest with adventures anyways. Turn around and go over to them. Kid lights up in a smile. Mom is still serious, seems kinda nervous. Get to talking. A few other kobolds come over. Despite the somber tone, they look curious. Must not have seen many other wilders up close before. Turns out a shaman that lived nearby summoned a long-dead tribe of trolls as ghosts as minions. Shaman couldn't control them and they killed him. Troll ghosts then went back to their old home, which happened to be an abandoned cave system that kobolds has set up their community in. Trolls fucked up the kobolds and now they've been on the road looking for a new home. They all look very downtrodden. Writing thefeels.jpg. Ask them where their cave is. They warn me that I'll die. First thing troll ghosts did was wipe out all their lights and then started hunting them down one by one. Have you heard the good news? Web. Pull my sunstone pendant out from my shirt. Concentrate a bit and make it flash brightly. Get some surprise noises from the kobolds. Assure them I'll be fine. They reluctantly give me a map of their tunnels and tell me where to go. Thank them and head off. 2/Get to area near cave. Trees uprooted. Plants wilting. No birds or insect sounds. Start smelling this pungent musk. See area of broken down trees at the foot of a hill. Sneaky breaky. PNG. Peek out into the clearing. Trolls somehow still smell awful even without corporeal forms. There's one just kind of floating around. Body is a pale blue and becomes more translucent by its feet which are completely invisible. Seems to be guarding a rock outcropping with an iron door. Notice smears of blood and hunks of rotting meat around the door. Take a moment to ready myself. Check my Winchester 1897. Full brass cases that reflects the gloriousness of the rising morning sun glinting. Thumb the hammer to full cock. One last deep breath. Charge into the clearing. Troll is surprised and turns squarely towards me. Physismo bookstick. Wav. Blessed buckshot passes through spirit leaving ripples like water. Holes start glowing and hissing. Exorcism completed as it dissipates with a gust of nasty smelling wind. Hustle up to the door. It's locked. Ready my master key. Apply the master key. Great success. Borat. Pull door open. Somehow smells even worse. Take a step back and remember my gas mask. Don my PPE in true OSHA certified fashion. Turn my headlight on and descend into the cave. Besides the kobold paste all over it seems like a nice cave. Can feel good airflow along my exposed wrists and neck. Ceilings and walls pretty spatially carved into the sandstone. Soon see a blue glow further down the tunnel. Clench my baby tighter as I approach greater than ready to start blasting. Finally comes into view. It's just glowing moss. Relax a bit. Feel big whoosh of air and slight tug on my head. Drop to the floor and roll around. Troll ghost was ambushing. Takes another swing with a big meaty translucent hand. Almost completely invisible to me in this blue ambience. Flash a pulse of my sunstone. See the light reflect from its pale moon milk-colored dead fish eyes. I'll tell a few. Be me. 19 UNI student. Indoor paintballing with roomies and their friends. Employee reminds me to put bag over muzzle between rounds. Do. ND into paintball condom. Be me. 24. Customers kept me up all night and wouldn't get out of my fucking house. Get done with them and go straight to meet my dad for range trip out in a desert. No sleep whatsoever. He has new .22 LRR. He's shooting new pistol while I pick up R from trunk of his crossover SUV, assume it's unchambered because the SUV is pointed opposite the direction of fire. Want to dry fire it while waiting my turn, know about not dry firing rimfire but know that doing it once won't matter. Point at same target as Dad from few yards behind him. Pop. Dad turns around. Realize that if he'd shuffled a foot or two to the left, he would have caught it in the brainstem. 26. Partying with upstairs roomies. Drunk. Go downstairs to bedroom to grab something. Pick up 9mm preset down. Dry fire it at cardboard cutout. Racket. Dry fire it at cardboard cutout again. Nope. Bang. Remember how I put a full mag in it to wave it around with full weight several hours earlier? Ears ringing. Hear that the music upstairs using my big bassy speakers we brought up for the party has abruptly stopped. Hear what the fuck? Through wall from fellow downstairs roomie. Ears ringing and heart pounding, nonchalantly dash upstairs to see what's up there. One guest is on the floor, the music stopped, not sure if they know but know that I'll say that I blew a fuse downstairs if anyone brings it up. Guest just drunkenly fell down not for the first time that night, pulling a cord from my speaker system. Continue partying as if nothing happened. Check exterior wall when everyone's gone. Be grateful for 2 feet of stone. 29. Day drinking, significantly drunk. Dry fire. 380. Nope. Into same hole as previous. That's it. I got one also. Be me. Wiring up fuse box in brother's garage. Have to cut out hole in the bottom to run 3-phase cable into the box and split up from there. Am lazy, so I just grabbed a utility knife I have in my pocket to do it. Poor choice were made.png. Start cutting hole with knife. Plastic is though as fuck, so put my hand around back of where I'm cutting the hole for extra support. Tip of knife breaks off. Stab my thumb with the broke knife. Go inside, clean wound, put on band-aid, putting new blade, get back to work. Not 15 minutes later. Need wire cutters. Feel around in my pockets. Feel something sharp. Think it's my wire cutters. Proceed to cut the tip of my middle finger trying to grab it. Twas moment of up.mp4. Turns out I'd forgotten to retract the blade, and put it pointing blade up in my pocket. Go back inside, clean wound, put on band-aid. Brother's wife sees me. Hey Anon, what happened? Show finger. Again? Lol, idiot. Die a little inside. Miraculously, I didn't manage to electrocute myself too. Also similar. Be me. 15. Retarded as all hell. Dad takes me to gun show and I buy my first gun. SW.357. Be later, at home. Sitting on my bed finger fucking revolver. Decide to cock hammer while cylinder is loaded. Whoa, that's dangerous, better let the hammer down. Hold it with thumb, depress trigger, slowly bring hammer forward. Hammer slips. Eat.jpg. Opposite hand was caressing end of barrel. Definitely shot my pointer finger off, it hurts badly. Instantly tucked it into armpit, too scared to look. I look. It's blackened but fine. Dad grounded me and informed me this was likely his own fault due to dropping me more than infrequently. Retarded confirmed. I don't think I can haggle. Be me. 23. I always haggle at gun shows in Texas. Prices are usually at or above what you can buy them for at reputable brick and mortar resellers. Glowy checks 99% of the time unless explicitly stated private sale. Only brought a couple $100 cash. Don't feel like pissing over $1,000 for anything. Just looking for a cheap shotgun like a Winchester Model 12 I can bub into trench gun lar plater. Spot piker on a boomer's table. 1936 takedown 28 inches full choke model 97. I got some wiggle room on the price. Lowball.mp4. Offer $400 in cash over the $795 plus tax because I've never seen a standard 97 go more than $500. Old guy stares at me for second, asks how old I am. Small talk a little, tell him what I wanna use it for, like home defense and some occasional shooting at my acreage in the middle of nowhere. Debates in head for a second before agreeing and shaking my hand. Hand him the $400 cash. Walk out with the gun, no questions asked, no bullshit checks. Only needed a minor adjustment to firm up the lockup on the front half and a magazine plug removed from a previous hunt. Life is literally so easy, brothers. Be me. 28. Working as a mobile welder. Doing a job out in Emporia, 2.5 hours from where I live. Known area for pulling people over, going even 1 mile per hour over speed limit. Slowly putting into town, nearly pooping pants entire way. Run into shitty BP gas station. Rip pants down as soon as I enter stall, slamming door behind me. Appendix carry sig P320 flies out of pants and hits the ground. NDs into floor, destroying floor tile. Immediately evacuate bowels, violently, into the toilet. From the sounds of it, my poop neighbor has done the same, likely taking his entire colon with it. Sprint out of stall without unlocking the door, completely breaking it in the process. Run out of BP, past customers, dick flopping and shit ass in full view while violently trying to yank up my jeans and force my holster back into my belt. Completely pinched cock between holster and belt in the fray. Massive cut and bruise around center shaft. Massive blister from pinching thumb between holster and gun. This is why you should never appendix carry, or even worse, carry sig. Be me. 23. Just moved into my first apartment. In a shitty ghetto part of the city. Neighbors definitely sell drugs. Cars come and go at all hours of the night. Blaring coon tunes with loud bass and fighting out front constantly, just a general nuisance. Police refuse to do anything when called, at most will drive by slowly. Won't even stop. Decide I will solve this problem myself. Load 2 strippers, 20, into new SKS I had just bought earlier the day from a friend. Was planning on firing 1 or 2 in my backyard to scare them off so I could sleep. Rifle is coated in Cosmoline and firing pin stuck forward. Soon as I drop a bolt, unload all 20. Most went into the air. At least 4 hit the neighbor's roof after I jerked the rifle in gear while it was finishing itself off. Run inside, throw rifle, grab magnet roller to collect steel case quickly. Police show up for once and give me funny looks when I told them I didn't hear shit. No one, but I feel like sharing a story with you all. Be me. Just got firearm license for sport purposes. Go to the range, which is basically a private beach, for the first time with the instructor. I waited 18 long years for this moment. Start shooting with a Beretta 87 target, which I liked really much. Shoot with a CX4 but it jams. Fix the jam and return on aiming. Skinny ass motherfucker comes running in front of every line between the shooters and the targets. MFW idiot wants to die today. The guy next to me didn't notice him and shot anyway. Running retard ducks and notices the armed guys, stares at us, and continues running like he wasn't about to die. That's how I almost killed a stupid runner. Be me. Shaping Q-tip with box cutter. Blade gets stuck. Brain, move your other hand. You're going to cut yourself if you press any harder. Apply more force. Blade flies through the leather. Feel small pain in thumb. Feel larger pain in pride.